Thank you for joining us here at the Nikki Clark Show. The show is about conversations that matter. And we have an amazing woman with us. She is Jamaican born, like myself, and she is the author of Vantage Point, Anthology of Poems. Please welcome Sharon Johnson Wright to the show.
Thank you for having me, Nikki.
Thank you so much, Sharon. And I love the gold and black.
Yes, it's a part of the flag.
Yeah. Love it. So thank you again for your time. I know you've got a lot on the go.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to congratulate you on the release of your book of poems. So tell us a little bit about your background.
Okay, so I worked in the field of administration for over 20 years and in various government and agencies in Jamaica. And then I went studying, and I now hold a Commonwealth Executive Master's degree in public administration. But then during the time of doing my first degree, which was my bachelor's in marketing, I actually developed my skill in writing because there was a course, Caribbean literature, that we had to actually sit and practice to write poems.
Where did you go to school?
I went to University Commonwealth of the Caribbean in Jamaica. And so during the practice of the poem, writing the poems, I was one who used to quarrel and say, why we need to write poems, why we need to write poems. And now, full circle, I'm an author of poetry.
Of poetry,
yeah,
of course.
Yeah.
That's how it always
Go
happens.
figures, yeah, go figure, yeah.
Wonderful. And how long ago did you put this book together?
Well, I put it together. Last year, I did my launch at the National Library of Jamaica.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, in April last year, the 7th, actually, yeah.
Wow. And this anthology of poems, what inspired you to write these poems?
Well, Miss Lou is a part of my influence, and I want to maintain the Jamaican dialect.
Okay.
So that's one of the reasons why I put it together. So the book actually is written in Patois, and there's also a translation in English at the back for those who are not au fait with the Patois, are not au fait with the dialect, because a lot of persons can speak it, but they can't read it.
They can't read it?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's talk a little bit about Miss Lou.
Okay.
And maybe for people who don't know who she is, I do. She's like one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Who is she?
Well, she is a Jamaica Cultural Ambassador. She used to live in Canada at one point in time. She was a citizen of Canada and a citizen of Jamaica. And she wasn't afraid, actually, to speak the dialect. It really doesn't matter if you were in front of a king or a queen. That was Miss Lou for you. Okay. She used to just let go of the dialect.
Okay, yeah. And that's what we love her for.
Right.
And now, Jamaican dialect, we know is Patois.
Yeah.
So Patois is a combination of
it's
how many different languages?
It's a mixture of several languages. It would be a part of Africa, which is like the Yoruba. It's a part of Spanish, because we were under the Spanish rule. So it's almost similar to the Jamaican motto, out of many, one people. So it's like out of many, one people came the Patois, the dialect.
And how did it originate? Why was it used, and who used it?
Well, I know probably during slavery, I know the slaves used to use it. So if they're going to plan a rebellion, then slave master wouldn't know what we're talking about.
Couldn't speak the Queen's English.
Yeah. So they only could speak the Queen's English. So we could speak, and it would be used like a code. So we could say, okay, we're going to plan a rebellion, but they wouldn't even know what we're saying because we say, I'm going to plan one rebellion, something like that, right? So they wouldn't even know.
We're planning a rebellion.
Yeah. So so if you speak like that, then they would know.
It'll give it away.
Yeah, it would give it away. So they wouldn't know what we were planning.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's part of Africa.
That's good. I have 3 children. I don't know if I told you. They're 29, 26, and 23. Fun fact. But apparently, I speak Patois when I'm furious.
Yes.
And I don't even know it. So anyway, we won't get into that. But I'm really fascinated to hear a selection from your book in Patois. So for those who are new to Patois, we can hear what it sounds like.
All right. So this one was written actually when Usain Bolt ran his last race in London. So this one was written as a tribute to
Usain Bolt.
Usain Bolt is the
track and field
star of Jamaica.
Yes.
Right. So it was August 3 in the year 2017, to be exact, when Bolt entered in final race on London track. All eyes was on the big man Bolt for see how he would have bow out. Kiss me neck back. I would just go on the track. Let me wipe the mat out of my eye. Bounty killer would I say, I can't believe my eyes. Gatlin finally get a goal. Coleman run second and Bolt run third. Bolt got to Gatlin for congratulate. And Gatlin bow down to Bolt the great. Gatlin win the race for two. Make me give him due. Now for we wonder how this two-time drug treat pull off this great feat. Even though a Gatlin win, me start put on a broad grin. How when me see who the camera feature, the big man Bolt, the Puma ambassador. Me feel proud so till me Gladbach bus. When everybody in the stadium a salute Bolt as if a him come first. Bolt, that's all for you, my Jenna. You're Jamaica ambassador. Lord Sebastian Coe say, him no eulogistic. Guess him think Gatlin win was not nostalgic. Shakespeare say all the world is a stage and all the man and woman them players. Me know beyond a shadow of a doubt that you have been a great player. You did your best. So now, you're on a different quest. And so for now, just take a bow. It was a pleasure to see you run, and I wish you all the best. As you hang up your spikes, put up your foot them, relax and rest. Doctor, the Honorable St. Leo Bolt, you will forever be the GOAT. So that was it.
I love that.
Yeah,
I love
and
that.
I'm sure a lot of persons don't know what GOAT means, but GOAT means greatest of all times. That's what the acronym GOAT stands for.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, in the literary world, you're
Yeah.
supposed to give finger snaps. So there you go.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah. Woo. I feel like a flashback of Miss Lou right in
Yeah.
front of me.
Yeah.
This is great.
And I actually did it. Speaking of Miss Lou, I actually did one for her 100th birthday celebration, and it was published in the Gleaner, and it was also read at the unveiling of the Miss Lou Square in Garden Town. Excerpts of it was read.
Wow. You're
Yeah.
famous.
I tell you, I'm trying to be.
Next stop, who knows?
Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is wonderful.
Thank you
know,
very much.
it's really amazing to preserve a language.
Yes.
And I understand a language to be one that has grammatical structure.
Yes, it does.
And we understand that Patois does because it has a past tense and a
Present
present
tense,
tense.
yeah.
So it is indeed a language. So to preserve it
Yeah.
is a wonderful thing.
Yes.
Are they teaching classes in Patois in Toronto?
Well,
do you know?
I'm not sure, but I think McGill University, I think, does it.
Yeah.
And I know that Harvard University is deciding now to teach a module
Okay.
in
Yeah,
Patois.
good.
Yeah,
They
Patois
should.
studies, yeah.
Should.
Yeah.
I like blowing people's minds
Right.
when that time happens
Yes.
and I talk in Patois. So this is really good.
thank
So do you have any upcoming book signings or launches anytime soon?
Not right now. What I'm actually doing, I've actually written other poems since I've been here, so I'm trying to probably put a book 2 together.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's in the making.
that's wonderful.
Yeah.
All right. And what would you say to someone who's thinking about writing their own anthology of poems? What would you do or say to encourage them?
Well, they can go ahead and write the anthology of poems, because for me, what I started doing is that I started writing and sending to the Gleaner. When I started doing that, and the Gleaner published my poems, and I got Poetry of the Week and so on, I was featured in the Gleaner. And so what I did, I compiled all of those poems and actually decided to put them in a book. And that's how it became Vantage Point, because all the poems are written from my perspective, and that's what Vantage Point means, from my perspective.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And from the vantage point of buying the book, where can people go?
Okay, people can get the literal book on Amazon, or if you are somebody who likes Kindle, then you can purchase it on Kindle also.
Okay, love it. Ms. Sharon,
Thank you.
thank you so much.
Thank you
I
so
really
much.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right, you've been
Welcome.
listening to author of Vantage Point, Sharon Johnson Wright, and you want to go out and get a copy of the book, learn more about her Vantage Point, and also to understand and love the Jamaican dialect Patois.
Yes.
All right, thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you.
All right, look more.
The Nikki Clark Show, transforming lives one story at a time. If you would like to be a guest or become a part of our live studio audience or even to become a sponsor, just go to www.nikkiclarknetwork.com.